I'm thinking about going back to Colorado. I'll lower the rent on for my renter. I feel sorry for
That's
him.
right.
No, it's just amazing. Of course, the history of the black man in the United States is dismal, is immoral and everything else. But I lived with blacks when he was a child. And eventually, the black man bought me the first pair of skates. Hell, we were so crazy poor, but you could buy a pair of skates, I guess, for $1.50, $1.25. and toys, that's always a good thing. I know my son gets a big thrill because your daughter wanted to know, asked me these questions, you know, I was writing, and they asked me, did you ever have a pet? You know? Yeah. What kind of a pet did you have? Well, we caught flies.
Oh.
We took a wax candle, and even when they were all used up, we could get the stuff out of it, and we could mold it, shape it, so that it was pretty thick. And we would make him. We would make him. I know every time I tell this to Lauren, he screams. We would make something like this. Look, here's the wax beginning. We would carve it out like this. See, like a cave, okay? Mm-hmm. And then we would take straight pins. Mother did a lot of sewing. And we would bring straight pins through the wax like this, so it had a cage. No. See, like that? All right. We would catch it.
That's your pet.
We had a pet. We all had a pet.
You all had your own fly.
Had a little string, a little. You gave it a name.
We would put a fly in there, and we would even take 1 grain of sugar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We could take like a nickel and go and buy a couple of eggs. You know, bread was something like 7 cents a loaf. I mean, you got to figure that this was going on. So when I have a pet, I had a
fly cage.
You had a fly cage.
I had a cage. Yeah. And then when it died, there was always an excess of pets.
Wow.
I thought that was funny.
Picture of the fly
What a
cage.
story.
We're going to have to go, John. Now, you're going over to the party tonight, right?
No. No more parties, honey.
Just for a little while?
You guys killed me.
Oh, so John, I want you to come for just a short period of time.
Well, if you when I say I want to go, you take me.
You dig them.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll put you in a cage. We'll give you some sugar.
Well, there was some candy. Candy was sweet.
Candy, we'll get some candy.
I know that once a year we would go to the cemetery, which I think that now would be as if I were to walk all the way down to Wabash Avenue or something like that. And we would go to the cemetery, and it would always be hot, and it'd be in the summer, and we would cut the grass around Father's grave. I didn't know what the hell it was doing, but we didn't have scissors to cut it. We just had to pull all the grass around and think we had done something beautiful. And it was always on October the 12th. We would go there. And then we could buy, now there's a book that I once read. It was 2 cents plain, it was called. You ever hear of that, anybody? 2 cents plain? Well, actually, you could take 2 cents and you could get a great big cup of lemonade. And it was the most glorious taste, you know, you could experience. And you could get 1 cent plain, and you could get 2 cents plain, and a penny was a nickel.
That's right, $1.
Well,
penny was
but that this business about a pet, it's funny.
That is a good story.
But there weren't really
That's great.
people, there weren't really people who
I was gonna think well, we had a pet, but we had to eat it.
That was giving dinner.
oh my word.
Sorry, but that's what I thought you were gonna say.
No, nothing like that. But I know one thing we did that was fairly interesting, and that was that Long Island Sound has a lot of flatfish in it. These were flounders. And some neighbor would always find the